Hey there, YouTube! May was a busy month for me. We've been moving into a new house and cleaning and repainting the old one, so programming hasn't been a huge priority. I did publish one app last month, Toki Pal, which is a learning aid for the constructed language Toki Pona. It's a language meant to be super simple, and it only has about 120 words total. The app has a dictionary, flashcards, and some little comics, so if you're interested, you can download my app, or really just drill the words on memorize.com, and then we can chat in Toki Pona, right?
Misona, tasumi pana e soweli tawasina. Ona toki e seme?
Misona ala.
Ona toki e mu.
But anyway, other than that, I haven't done a lot of programming. But the keys are turned in, and we're all in our new place, so now things can start ramping up. One of the challenges I've been facing is just knowing how to prioritize things. I've been really wanting to update my most popular app, an Esperanto vocabulary learner, but I'm also working on this shmup game. I started it last month when I thought I didn't have much time to program, so I didn't want to work on Delfino and Cat Uno, and then I also have Delfino and Cat Uno. Some days, I just don't have a lot of inspiration, so it's hard to work on much of anything, and other days I'm really excited about one project but not another, and it feels like this really kind of nerve-wracking all-or-nothing battle of good or evil, like, if I don't have self-control and only work on one project, then I'll die, oh my god! But it's not really that bad, is it? During March and April, I took a class through a local organization that is really focused on entrepreneurship and helping Kansas City start new businesses, the Kauffman Foundation. The one thing about Museder is that it's not technically new. It's been around forever. This class was specifically for starting up new companies, so it was kind of confusing for me. I've been working on open source software for quite a few years now, I guess. And I think I'll continue doing some open source software, but I'd also like to see if I can make a few dollars as well. But that class really raised a bunch of questions that I hadn't thought of before, and it really emphasized having a business plan, knowing your customer, and stuff like that, which really kind of felt foreign to me. I guess I've always idealized people like John Carmack and Richard Garriott, who got started in the 80s, probably just making games because they wanted to, without a customer demographic except maybe myself. And I'm kind of stuck in that mentality. When I demo Delfino and Cat Uno to some people, usually older folk, they ask me what age group I'm making it for, and I'm just kind of confused. I'm like, 26-year-olds? Because that's what I am. I mean, I'm making it for myself and people who think it looks like fun. I guess it looks cute, so they think it's for kids, and I guess...
I think that Philip and Enid can help us to see that there are many different ways we can express ourselves. We can do things like these cartoons that are amusing as a sort of a light entertainment, or we can do work that is more serious in scope and feeling and that deals with issues, emotional, spiritual, political, of great importance.
I mean, when I really think about people I make stuff for, traditionally, it's been you guys, the YouTube programmers and developers. And lately, I've also been making films and cartoons for the Esperanto community. And the game industry has so much crap going on lately about excluding a bunch of demographics, and I just wouldn't feel comfortable labeling any sort of race or gender for my games. So it's kind of frustrating how people keep hammering on know your customer. Well, can't my games be for anyone who wants to play the games? I don't know, maybe that's a little bit naive. But maybe I'll figure it out later. For now, my goal is to just make some games, see who plays and buys them, and figure out how to reorient my trajectory. Will my polynomial RPG idea be popular? Or will it be arcade games like Delfino and Cat Uno? Or maybe the language learning games? Though I think my first customer focus will always kind of be on myself. Since if it isn't a thing that makes me really excited, then why should I make it in the first place? If I were working on stuff that wasn't interesting to me, then why wouldn't I just go get some normal software development job at some business-oriented company here in Kansas City? Oh well, that's a lot of rambling. I just thought I'd update. I have some fuzzy, not totally thought-out goals on stuff that I want to put on YouTube for content. I'm actively working on new apps and working on some random odd jobs for income. Like, I might go dig a trench next week. If you're working on anything right now, let me know what your projects are, or what kind of challenges you faced when starting a business. Till then,